Now we got your basic crimes of Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden, is he a bad boy? Oh yes, he a bad boy. He's a junkie. And he sold this country out to everybody, the highest bidder. So did his creepy father, so he can continue smelling little girls' hair. Now I'm not saying that the father is a pedophile. I'm saying he's a herophile, and he was as senile as it could be. But the mafia, if you know what I mean by the mafia, was keeping him in the pink mafia. Yeah, the Pink Panthers. They inherited the White House, and they were trying to undermine the heterosexual concept of the male animal by calling us all toxic. Hurts my feelings. I'm very delicate. Don't call me toxic. I don't like that. I'm not toxic. I have bladder and poopy problems. Does that make me toxic? Oh, that does make me toxic. But that's not the point. It's toxic and not in the way they're saying. A good human being. Oh, you commie bastards. The commies get real personal. They feel the hate. Oh my God, and they kill and shooting us. They shot one of our top guys just because he was saying men are men and women are women. And they couldn't deal with that because they're going against God's will. God doesn't make that many hard and fast rules. He's all, some people he lets eat bacon, some people he doesn't, and some people have to keep a hat on, and some people don't. But the male female thing, that's part of the nature of the universe. You can't be doing this stuff because you make a man. And then you don't got the forgiving Jesus, what you got is a God of us. And I believe we may have him. Oh, yes, I think so. Why? Why do you think we could have the God of wrath? Well, there's a certain boat out in the middle of the Caribbean or in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean that came from Argentina in which a bunch of bird watchers got a virus that is 50% to 40% deadly. And it's highly contagious. It's from rats because they went in a cave, a bunch of rats, because they want to see birds and they want to see nature. There's a good reason why people didn't run around in caves lately. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's fermenting in there. Yo, I just did that with my face. Yeah, and now the world is going crazy. Now, a guy, now I have sleep apnea, and I can't sleep all the time, and it makes me sleepy. He got fired from his job because it was a night watchman job, and he kept on falling asleep. But that's part of the job. He's not persecuted because you got a handicap. Persecuted because you can't stay awake to protect the place. And he was an old guy. What's he going to protect? Does he have a gun? No. They're going to call and say, hey, look, something's happening here. Yeah, the Catholic Church has gone crazy. The Catholics are like, well, we shouldn't be endorsing war. Well, what's going to happen when the atomic bomb hits you in the Vatican there? All those treasures gone, all beautiful little Vatican there, and still but half your little priest population might have a place to do the hoopy doopy little boys. Let me tell you something. I'm half Catholic, half Protestant, and I like to be a pro Catholic, but I have to question things. Millions and millions of dollars because instead of throwing the priests out who were doing the hoopy doop with little boys and send them over to the authorities, turn them over. You hid them and they wandered around just because you wanted more priests. And you didn't want to pay out to babes who want, what should we call it? Alimony. That was not even know they did that in the Middle Ages because they are cheap bastards. Oh, yeah, God duns. The institution shouldn't be more important than the people. You understand what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying. You're right. Giddy Gap officer. You know what the officer did? Some guy. He was a person that, it was, may have been a babe. I'm not sure. I don't remember quite right. And he got on his horse and he ran after the damn guy. Now they did this was a guy who was junkying and he was going to run over with his bike, he was going to run over the police there because he was running away with drugs and they caught him and he was upset and he ran off And a guy, a quick-thinking policeman, hit him with a water cooler. Well, the guy falls down and splits his head. Now, to me, then they gave the hard time to the cop. The cop, because they want to make an example of him, because they got Marxist judges. Let me tell you something. That cop should have gotten a medal, because there's one less pusher in the world. The penalty for pushing should be the death penalty. The penalty for carjacking should be the death penalty. What is the age group in which you're allowed to do it? If you're able to carjack or doing drugs, you're able to get the death penalty. Yeah, I'd be very broad in the penalty. Oh, you wouldn't want me to be a president. I declare martial law 2 days ago. A bishop hid in a trunk. He was hid in a trunk as illegal and 18 years old, hid in a trunk, and now he's a big shot in New York. This is crazy. This man should be deported. And he's siding with the illegals because, of course, he bonds. Non-plumbable. They're attacking us, Catholics and Christians left and right. And then was pummeled. You can't pummel a club. And this was in the Middle East. This was in Jerusalem. I say, we have to unpack some heat. Yeah, or a sniper, and because they have snipers. Anybody hits a nun, boom, 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 and a bullet in the head. Let it be an Israeli sniper. That'll bring a solidarity between us and the Israelis even closer. Yeah, this broad, she killed the 2 kids because she had a divorce proceeding. She'll get away with it because women get away with murder. It's okay for them to kill us. That's all right. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And you say, well, you kill a lot more of us than we kill you. That's what the woman would say. And I say, I don't know, because they're not counting poisoning. And also, once somebody kills somebody, they're no longer suffering. They're suffering. Oh, well, unless they go to hell. But they're suffering. But if you keep them alive to torture them, I never met a man who's happy with his marriage to the end. You're like, oh, what am I gonna do? Pretend ones. We got some. We're supposed to have free trains and free buses. Well, we do have free trains if you want to jump over the turnstile, and you're of a certain age, a certain ethnic group. But we don't have free buses yet. We have, and in fact, the car fare is going up. And he's threatened some rich people, the zero commie mayor. And they're just saying, okay, bye-bye. You don't like me? I'll take all my jobs and that. And they're going, what? You can't do that? Yeah, because it's not a totalitarian relationship right now. Rich people can still walk. They're going to walk. Oh, they keep on saying we're in a quagmire. Yeah, you don't even know what a quagmire is. I barely know what a quagmire is. No, you can't there. It's like mud and quicksand. We're in and now we're blowing people up. We killed half the population of the Ayamolas. And they're going, oh, what we're going to do? We're going to get blown up. Ah, we got to finish this Iran war. We got to do what we got to do. Whatever it is we got to do, we got to do it. And Trump is just the man that got to do it. Joe drops the phone, Gramps. Oh, wow. Like I'm one, well, that doesn't pertain to me. I can barely relate to my phone, my newfangled phone that you hand in your hand like that. No, that's not me. So it doesn't really, because apparently all these baby boomers keep having the phones, like the crazy young people. Label the dangers of weed. It's just as dangerous, if not more than cigarettes. So you can give you a cigarette, you cancer, and all that stuff in a slower pace, of course, but it gives you that, and also makes you high on the job. It smelled terrible, and paranoid sometimes. I'm like you paranoid. Joe Biden. He charged the Christians. Well, actually, that little cabal of the Pink Panthers in the White House with Buttigieg and not Bunch targeting Christians. Because the Christian religion is against homosexuality. But the Christian religion is also against sexuality of all kinds, except after marriage, and even then they come with special rules. Nobody listens to them. I take the Ozempic. I'm trying to lose weight. I might get Ozempic bit. That's what they say. Because it slows down your metabolism. I don't know. I just don't know what's going on in the world. Mm, I don't look so bad. I don't look so good either. Got my nose, just very unprofessional. What am I gonna do? Got itchy nose. Okay. Got my nice green shirt. This is an environmental shirt. Oh, look at the Trumpy. I love you, Trumpy. Oh, yes, I do. You drive the liberals to Kalamazoo. I love you, Trumpy. Ooh, ooh. You're my Trumpy, it's true. I love you, Trumpy. Yes, I do.